I know what some people think.
Expensive.
Lots of downtime.
Bad attitude.
Picket lines.
They think we don't care.
No pride.
No cooperation.
Too fat, too long.
We have come a long way.
The building just doesn't go up by itself. We have to work together.
Most problems can be stopped before they start.
Fighting the weather, the time element, and everything else that's involved, you really don't have time to fight with one another.
There's just not major shutdowns, strikes, things like that. No one can afford it.
When somebody hires us, we're working for them. The owner looks at one thing: quality and schedule.
Our customers need to get online quickly.
They've got deadlines to meet and orders to fill.
Every owner wants it done yesterday.
Our customer needs their building.
Owners don't need to worry. That's my job.
Union workers are trained. That's why we like to draw from a large pool. We know we're not going to have problems when we have union workers on the job.
I probably studied harder in the apprenticeship than I had my entire 2.5 years in college. It is tough.
You have to have people that know what they're doing.
When you go union, you get experienced workers, people who have been through apprenticeships and who've gone through all the training necessary to do the job right.
When I got my education, it was a civil engineering degree. It took me 4 years. It's not atypical to have the apprentice program run for that length of time.
We have very strict standards, and the standards will be followed down to the key.
You got to know a lot more and be a lot more than a man with a nail apron to be called a carpenter, or a man with a trowel to be called a mason. You know, there's a hell of a lot more to it than that.
I don't have to worry about those crews out there. I know those crews are going to get their work done.
You won't have the person coming back 3 and 4 and 5 different times. The first time's the right time.
I might be somewhat biased, but I think I have some of the best mechanics working on this job that are available.
If you can't do the job, you don't have any business being on the job site.
They don't turn you loose on a job if you don't know what you're doing.
We are indeed craftsmen.
It's a safer investment to go with union people than non-union people, because the work does not have to be done twice. The owner doesn't have to put up with possibly retrofitting an area inside that was done once. Now it has to be done again. I keep coming back to the do it right the first time.
You go with a union contractor because you're going to get quality. We're going to form these walls up, and if the specifications call for 2 inches of clearance between the rebar and the face of concrete, you'll get that 2 inches.
I've been in union 27 years now, and I'm proud to be a union man, and I think anybody that works union is.
The construction business gets in your blood when you're young. I'm very proud to be in the business. We all joke around about what we're going to do when we grow up, but it's very addictive. It's a lot of pressure, but it's an extreme amount of pride when you build a building from the ground up and see that sense of accomplishment for all the workers that were involved in it.
I've recommended it to my own son, and he's out here on this job right now. That's how much I think about it.
It's a very competitive field out there today, both from the owner side and the construction side, and the team relationship needs to be fostered, that everything needs to be done in as most efficient manner as possible.
If this crew does not give her the best product that she can buy on the market for the lowest price, then where am I going tomorrow? Where am I going next week, next month? You know, so it's my name, it's everybody that works out here, it's their name on this product that's going to keep us all working and going to the next job.
It is a team effort that gets these jobs done on schedule and on time.
If you don't put out production and good production, you're gone. That's what they want, good production and good work.
It's that simple.
If you look around town, all the major structures that you see are built by union workers. So that should tell you something right there.
Nobody owes us a thing.
You can't take anything for granted.
If anybody gets the idea that a union man don't work hard, all he's got to do is come out on a job and walk around a while and watch what they're doing. Union job, you come to work, you start work at a certain time, you don't quit until noon, then you go back to work at a certain time and you work your full time till you quit. There ain't no breaks or standing around or anything else. You work your full 8 hours.
They're not giving 100%. They're not being productive. It's just not cost effective to keep them around.
He don't like it, we make it right. You get that from a union contractor.
We do a good job, and then when you drive by and look at the job after it's over with and you can show your kids and it's there for years, it's something to be proud about.
No better feeling than to come out here and do a good job, quality job for somebody that you can be proud of.
Communication is probably the most important aspect on any job. I think in terms of scheduling, quality, that when the communication barriers are brought down and you have the workers in the field, the union employees working with management, the project managers, the owner, we find that the best possible product is delivered to the owner.
There ain't a man walking can build it no better than we're building it.
Really?
Really.